The views or opinions expressed on this show are solely their own and do not necessarily represent the views or opinions of Zonse Live.
Good morning, afternoon, evening, and night, whatever time you're tuning in. Welcome to Something Radio, episode 9. My name is Paige, as always. My co-host, David TJ Tiwa. Same name with
Government
that guy.
name.
Same name with that guy who went again to try and register
Our
for
presidential
election.
candidate.
The
chosen one.
David Rastigome Chira, but this one is David High Frequency TJ Chira. Hey man, how you
That's
doing,
my
bro?
cousin, man. That's my cousin from way. You know, I got so much respect for that guy, man. You know, balls, big balls, bro.
Are you allowed to say that?
He's got big balls.
But yeah, man, that's happening.
Yeah, man.
Something we can't really ignore.
Yeah.
We are voting again in 2020 after last year's elections and the drama that followed. But yeah, it's set. It's happening on the 2nd of July.
Is it?
Yeah. 2 July.
Okay.
Yeah. Please do vote. Those of you that do vote.
Yeah.
And
I think everyone should vote. I think everyone.
Not everyone can vote.
Yeah, but I mean,
But everyone that's eligible
to vote. If
vote.
you're eligible to vote, I think you should always vote.
No, but the thing is, yeah, everyone should vote.
The thing is what?
Let's not get into politics.
Okay, cool.
There's enough politics going on in the game that we're gonna get into.
Too much politicking.
So much going on. But yeah, before we get to that, let's get into the new music. A lot of new music news and a lot happening in the music world. Ajinagada released a video last week. Suku Janafe. This one dedicated to all
the Judases
in the land, all the backstabbers. You don't have a table. You don't have
a seat at the table.
Yeah, man, whatever.
Yeah,
you're not welcome this year.
Also, I was a go to the banjo.
That's it.
Yeah? But anyway, it was it's a dope song. Gada always comes with, you know,
the energy,
the diversity.
Yeah.
And, you know, it was nice with the chichewa.
Yeah. Dope. It's really dope. Moving on. Salio is dropping a tape. Not actually his debut album. Is dropping tomorrow.
Nice.
Looking forward to that. And also Toast is releasing his single. It's actually already on the album.
Yeah.
It's the album that he dropped.
Dropped it in, I think, January.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it was up for sale. It's still up for sale until now.
Yeah.
But he's releasing this separately for those that could not afford to buy the whole album, the whole project.
Yeah.
So man like myself, because I haven't heard the song yet, and it'll be available for free download.
Okay.
On the 25th of May.
Nice.
And he's also releasing 2 other videos that will follow after that. And he's also said that he's working on doing a video for that song that he did with Questa.
Nice.
So good luck to the man.
Yeah. I think it's his second single off the album, yeah? This is
the
going
album.
to be his second single off the album.
What was the first one?
I don't know. But I think he released something just prior to like dropping the album. Yeah. But yeah, hoping it's smoking. I think Tuna is also on the track, yeah?
On the same track. Yeah, I think from pictures and videos from back then, I think she was in the mix.
Yeah.
The other 2 videos that he's dropping, one of them is titled Preach, and the other one is Dance in the Rain. Looking forward to that. Man always comes with clean videos.
Straight up. Shout out Ron.
Yeah, shout out to Ron.
Yeah.
And Red Ink Media. Also, Ron is doing reopened his online TV. That's Space 265. Please do check it out, and you might just catch us on there soon. But yeah, that'll be dope if we got on there.
Yeah.
It's a lot of Malawian content and a lot of platforms that are coming to life. So yeah, let's do support wherever we can.
Straight up.
Yeah, let's keep pushing. Let's keep telling our stories, our Malawian stories through these platforms.
Yeah,
man.
Suffix also dropped a song last week.
Do you want to get into the beef?
No, I don't want to. I want to get into the song, not the beef, because I feel like we've talked about the beef already. Yeah,
but this is like a new development.
It is a new development, but I'm not very keen on
to discuss the beef any further.
Any further than what we discussed.
Yeah,
because I like the song, and I feel like I don't want to take that away from the song.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
a really, really dope song.
It's a really, really dope song. Yeah, personally, like, I think it's my all-time favorite Traffic song.
Yeah, it's really knocking.
Yeah,
when I heard it, loved it instantly. The hook, Baraka.
Yeah, Baraka is
really dope.
He's really good,
and he's releasing his own. I think he's released his own song as well. And he's got a project out. Yeah, he's been had a project out. Yeah. So apparently he's working, or I think he's worked on like acoustic sets or something for it. So let's be on the lookout for that. Dali Beats on the production. That was nice seeing him, you know, in his element.
Because that is literally his element. You know, that's his field right there.
That is his sound.
That's a Dali Beats type of beat. You know?
Yeah.
So definitely. Big shout out to that. I think DJ Slay also worked on the production.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's DJ Slay and Dali Beats on the production.
It's dope. It's good to see different talents.
Great song. I must say, great song.
Great song.
Man.
Like besides the beef.
Besides the beef,
I think it has a message that a lot of people can relate.
Exactly.
To anyway.
Exactly. And if I don't know because they said there's no beef, right? That's what they said.
Who's they?
So this is them.
Both of them.
I don't know if David said anything, but Safik said it's not.
It's not a beef record.
It's not a beef record. I mean, when he was replying to the first song by David, he kind of said it's not beef, right? I hope I'm not getting that wrong. That's what his Facebook status said. I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyway,
yeah, pretty
I'm just
much
saying if it's
pretty much what he said.
Yeah,
He said we should focus our energies on dealing with the pandemic at hand.
Yeah.
And not really go against each other.
Okay.
At such a time. So.
Yeah, because if it's beef, then he's going against his own words. But if it is beef, this is a better song. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
If it's not beef,
even
if it's not beef,
it's still a better song.
So dropped a video for it as well.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Obino,
if you haven't, Obino did
directed it.
Yeah, if you haven't checked it out, please do check it out.
Yeah, straight.
Yeah. Moving on with new music on the international scene.
Yeah.
Future dropped an album, High of Life, and a lot of the Future fans are having a good time enjoying the album.
All the toxic niggas out there are having a ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The leader has spoken. New energies from their leader. 21 tracks, went in hard.
He did.
As always.
Went in hard, but yeah, man, I like singing crying Future. So yeah, I just
rocking with this one.
I'm not, I am, but like I prefer singing Future. I do. I prefer singing Future, and
it's wild. It's wild, yeah, man. Man said he prefers singing Future.
I prefer singing Future. I lost my point because of the bike.
Anyway,
I lost my point because of a bike. Anyway,
that's a good bike.
It is a good bike. Yeah, it's a good bike.
It's a dope bike.
Yeah, good album too. Make sure you check that out. He was tweeting a lot before he dropped the album.
Yeah,
about his baby mama.
Yeah, on Mother's Day.
Yeah, when he
crazy that we're talking about Mother's Day, International Mother's Day.
Yeah.
I guess. Anyway, what Future did, he shouted out all of his baby mamas on the TL. Each one got a tweet, which is really
an appreciation tweet. An appreciation tweet to all his baby moms.
It was really dope. And also, it was like an international Mother's Day, like worldwide. And then, you know, Malawians, we have ours in October. You know.
Yeah.
So a lot of Malawians are some people like celebrating with the international world. I'm like, okay.
I think it's okay though.
Is it?
It is. You can celebrate your mom anytime.
Like, no, I mean, any day.
If it's international, don't you think it also applies to us?
No.
What?
It's national to those nations. Yeah. Hey,
Then don't call it International Mother's Day.
Malawi. I don't know if they call it.
Yeah, don't call it. That's what I'm saying. Don't call it International Mother's Day
because it was everywhere. But
every day is Mother's Day.
Yeah, yeah. Love you, mom. Yeah, I do. But yeah. So yeah, some Malawians were celebrating Mother's Day this month. So don't be surprised. Mothers, don't be surprised if
you don't get anything in October.
In October, 'cause you had it. Yeah. Anyway,
go play.
Hey, I'm Malawi, I say. Four more, bruh. Anyway, Young Thug, Chris Brown dropped an album as well, a collabo album. Apparently, Young Thug recorded everything
in a day.
Yeah. And it shows because Chris Brown. Hey, I'm check.
Nah, but
it's not even a competition.
You know what? But if he hadn't said that he recorded it in a day, I don't think you'd have said that. I don't get the comparison, to be honest. You know, I mean,
yeah, they're different.
Apart
artists.
From the fact that
they're different artists.
Yeah,
but like there's songs on there, which is like it's just so dope. Like Chris Brown, what he does.
Yeah,
it's like.
But it's Thugger though. Thugger never goes wrong. Thugger never goes wrong.
Yeah, Slime B is out. Do check it out.
Definitely.
Chris Brown, Young Thug.
Yeah.
I think that's all about the music.
Kelani's also got an album out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, good album. Nav also has an album out. Haven't heard from Nav in a long time. Brown boy. Nav. Brown boy Nav. So yeah, I think EXO is really coming with some fire this year.
Yeah.
Because they dropped the weekend. The 2 months ago, and then now Nav. So yeah, good album. Definitely a good album. So check that out on the streaming platforms. Yeah.
Right on. Moving on, we get straight into the drama. AKA Reebok. AKA came out on Twitter talking about how he's not making any money. He doesn't get any royalties from the super mega
sneaker
Reebok
collection.
Yeah, Reebok sneaker collection.
Yeah.
Which a lot of people were surprised by, that a person like him would be played like
man,
that.
like AKA.
Yeah, but I think it happens to the best of us. Like artists, we do get exploited. I don't want to say he was exploited.
I don't think he was exploited.
But I think it was more of, I like what you said on Twitter or what you tweeted, that some moves you make for the culture, because you see the impact that thing is going to have, not necessarily
the money
aspect of it. Yeah, but like just doing it to just, you know, shift the culture and like achieve certain things. And I think in the end, that thing will never go away, you know, and you can never quantify it with money.
Straight up.
As much as money is good, but I think it's great what AKA did with Reebok, and it's, until now, we all believed what we believe to be that deal to be like one of the greatest deals that has happened to an African artist, with an African artist. Like it still is a dope endorsement deal.
It is a great deal. Yeah.
And that led into Sizwe coming out and talking about
how he could help him out.
That's what he was saying. He was saying he could help him out.
Well, basically, someone asked Sizwe if he can work with, because he talked about it, and they talked about how most artists really are not really good with business. So someone suggested him working with AKA, and he said it was cool. He said he can do that, although he said that there's no chance that they could work, because I don't think they've got that connection or that relationship. So things kind of spiraled out of control when AKA replied, because now Sizwe is a farmer, you know. Sizwe is not an entertainment nigga anymore. He's got a farm, he's running his farm, he's got horses there, he's got like a ranch and stuff. So AKA said some stuff about his jeans, you know. So Sizwe kind of caught feelings, and he snapped back at AKA,
and he's been going at him.
Told him he's gonna clap him, eh?
That's what he said.
Told him he's gonna clap him, and I believe him.
You believe him?
Yeah, I believe him. Sizwe doesn't look like the man to play games with, eh? He could just send a bunch of his farmers to just like clap him. But yeah, man, I understand where Sizwe is coming from. Sizwe is a really good businessman.
Yeah.
And I don't think he did any wrong by saying he could actually help him out.
No, but he also said, I don't know if this was after the whole beef started, but he was also talking about how people, like how AKA and most entertainers live beyond their means.
Yeah, which is true.
Where they spend so much now that this whole situation has like is taking so much from people, and people are not making as much as they usually do. Yeah. Now you can actually tell, okay, my guy or somebody manage ball. Yeah. So I don't know if that was after he had AKA had already talked about Mans, but either way, Sizwe was also talking about he's the one who put him on issue the
live amp.
Not issue, interview, Sway.
Oh, okay.
AKA, yeah. Like someone was asking him something, and then he said, ask him who put him on that show. Yeah, because
he has a relationship with Sway, and he's got some connects as well, some very, very important connects. From back in the day when he was an entertainment nigga. Yeah,
which is crazy that until these people speak out, you can never know who these people on. True. At the end of the day, he made it there. He made it there by himself. But there's always people in the background that are always like pulling the cards.
And I feel like in relation to AKA, I feel like that's something that I don't mess with about AKA. The fact that he really doesn't go into detail when he's like complaining or when he's putting some certain things out. And I think it's the same for a lot of entertainers. I'm not surprised that most entertainers live beyond their means, because most of them actually get a lot of free things, you know. So usually, like, the label is paying for your house, it's paying for your car, it's paying for your drinks in clubs. They're paying for a lot, you know. But the money that you're actually keeping and the money that's actually going into your and like the money is obviously broken down. When the money comes in, it's obviously broken down to like a lot of people. So like the managers gotta eat, the photographers gotta eat, everyone's gotta eat. And I don't know, as a star, I feel like that's meant to happen. You living beyond your means is
bound to happen.
Because most people don't really have control of like the money that they get.
If you're getting free stuff, then aren't you spending less? Because you're not paying to get into the club, you're not paying.
But you're paying for other things.
Like
you're paying for other things. You're paying for your holidays sometimes. You're paying for your kids. Paying for your wife. You're paying for
appearances.
Yeah, man. You're paying for a lot of things. So I'm not very surprised about that. And yeah, man, I just feel like AKA, like for a person like AKA who speaks a lot, who talks a lot about a lot of things, I feel like he played himself with the Reebok deal, honestly.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know if he played himself or they played him. But
yeah, I mean, I'm not taking the culture aspect of it. It was very important for him to do that for the culture, but I don't think an American artist would have copped the same deal.
They cop such deals all the time. They just don't come out.
Yeah, but
there's so many deals.
We don't know that though.
No, but like even record deals. There's so many artists that are like.
I mean record deals. Yeah, record deals. Like that's a conversation that.
No, but like if you're talking about business in general, right? Then we can't say just because it was a shoe deal, then.
Okay, true. Yeah, true. I get that. But I just feel like my point still remains that I feel like he could have gotten a better deal.
I feel like because I've seen like even Gemini's got like a champion deal. Yeah. And there's a lot of like SA artists have got like deals with like
sneaker brands and like clothing brands.
That kind of stuff. And I do not think they do get paid for it. So until we know what actually happens,
the details.
Maybe they just get clothes and like monthly money, but not like royalties.
Like a monthly retainer.
Yeah, but not like royalties from like sales. Yeah. From each whatever material that's been made.
Another thing that pissed me off about AKA was him saying that he brought Reebok back from the dead.
Because you think Reebok is still dead?
I don't think it's dead, but I don't think it's alive like that. You know, it's alive, but it's Reebok. It's like New Balance. It's not Adidas. It's not Nike. You know?
Yeah.
So like saying he brought it back from the dead was kind of a long shot in my opinion. Yeah.
I mean, who's this? A couple of weeks ago, it was Lord Flacco. He was saying that he brought back the Air Force One. So,
the AF ones.
yeah, so it's cool. Odd rappers always come out with ridiculous claims like that.
Because that is a ridiculous claim, you know.
Yeah.
I think Reebok died with Iverson, you know. But
Iverson is alive, bro.
yeah, I mean, it died with his career.
Wow, man. What do you mean? He retired, bro. What do you mean? My G.
But anyway, you get my
Damn.
point. You get
Damn,
my point.
bro.
I think.
Damn.
I don't think he brought it back from the dead. I just think he played a certain role in reviving it for the South African market, because you don't really
Because
see
it's
people
limited.
buying.
It's limited.
Yeah,
as well.
but you still don't
Like
see people.
the actual super megas are very limited.
Yeah,
Only
but what he meant was people are now buying Reeboks because of him. And I bet there is like a certain amount of people that
Yeah,
are buying
true,
Reeboks
true.
from it, but it's like the margin is like very
No, but
tiny.
also,
and-
I think the time that he made those sneakers, like
Yeah.
even New Balance and Reeboks were already like
they were already
in
popping,
fashion.
you know.
Yeah, they were popping.
popping because like people love
was
classic
timely.
sneakers, and
Yeah, it's timely.
so the timing was right. But what I like about the deal, minus all these negative things that are going on, is the fact that he was very hands-on with
the
the designing of the
and
sneaker,
everything.
you know, everything. He was there. He picked the leathers, he picked the sole, the colors, everything. So I think that is really dope. That's something that we can never take away from him, regardless of the shitty deal that he got.
Getting back into it, Mozza and Frist are still going at each other. This has been going on for a while. And last time we were here, when we were talking about the new Frist song, I actually wasn't aware that it was a diss song. I just thought it was a
song.
a record, which is crazy because in the song he's talking about how he's not responding to beef, but it's a beef song. Yeah, that's the first thing he says. The disses and the yanka. No, we're with that. But it's a dope tune though. Like, I really mess with it. He's trapping. First time hearing him trap actually, but it was really good. The verses are really dope. I'm not sure about the hook. I feel it's like what I said about winning, that it's a hook that I've heard so many times, like just repeating a formula that's been working.
Yeah,
you know, trappers do this on a hook, and then but he didn't do that, so which is good. But I don't know, maybe I didn't hear it. But the hook, I think the hook was too simple. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's just da, you know.
Wow.
Yeah, but all in all, I think all this beef is good for the industry. Like it's just rap. I see a lot of people saying, you all need to stop beefing or whatever. I think it's just this guy's
It's good for the music, man.
Yeah, it's good for it.
Yeah,
It's
good
good
for the music. It's always nice to hear what people gotta say when they are pissed off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so this was a response to Adidas, which Mozza put out before this one came out. Yeah, so we're yet to find out who's the real ghetto gada King Kong. Winning the ghetto gada.
Winning the
two gada.
Yeah.
That's where the whole beef started as well.
Is it?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
But so Mozza was complaining the other day about how Fredo recruited some influencers
Gabadinho
to be
dancing.
dancing to the song.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. So that's that.
But that's beef, man. Like, you can't be complaining. Might as well just go and like
get your Drake to do a Tootsie slide to Adidas.
Yep. If that's gonna work. But yeah, man, keep going, keep at it. It's good for the culture. Keeps the gaming interesting and people are relevant. So do what you gotta do.
Yeah, like for me, I feel like it's nice that Mozza is releasing music, even regardless of the fact that it's under such circumstances. But it's still good that he's releasing music. Been meaning to hear what he's sounding like now. So hopefully it's a good start for him and he gains momentum and gives us more music, because I feel like it's a really good year for music.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, moving away from the beef. Gwamba put out a video on his social media where he was vibing with MT in the studio, and it looked like they're working on something, which is really exciting.
It is
to see Malawian artists like actually going out there and like featuring international artists,
and not only just featuring, but also actually making the song with the person that they're featuring. You know, it's different when someone sends you like a verse, but when you're in studio, the vibes are, you know, at least on the same frequency. So yeah, man, that was really dope to see.
You ain't gonna say on the same page. I had to say on the same. Nice.
So yeah, man, the beat kicking in.
I'm just curious to like. Okay, so MT is like a Fanawali Ning Ganja. Listen to Zwagudi. Is Kutega Banji, my brand, or they represent. I think music is universal, but isn't that sort of like? Isn't there like a conflict of interest of some sort, or like?
Not really. I don't think so.
A bit of confusion.
I don't think so. I think this still goes back to, this is a conversation that's been had for like a long time, where when a gospel artist makes a song with a secular artist, there's always questions to like, what's the purpose? Or, but I feel like from a Christian artist perspective, I think it's good for them to reach out to an audience that they haven't tapped into, you know. So I don't see any problem with it, to be honest.
Yeah, I can agree as well that MT is so diverse that he can actually make a song that's
all facts,
and it's like
all facts, easily as well, easily. It's not gonna be a problem for him. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to just hearing what it's gonna sound like and what they're gonna be rapping about. Yeah. So that's a very good development. Really big up to Gwambizo.
Yeah. Gwamba as well announced the newly founded, to be launched this summer, Malawi Hip Hop Awards, which I'm very, very excited about.
Oh yeah, straight up.
About time. I think it's been a while. I think it's been a long time coming that Malawi deserves like a hip hop awards. Because I feel like with the rest of the awards, it's like they're competing with, hip hop is competing with every other genre. It's like,
which is sort of unfair if you think about it.
Not unfair, but
it is kind of unfair if you think about it.
I mean, if you're still a hip hop artist and you win those awards, then
straight up,
that's great.
Straight up.
But it's really dope to have like a special awards for hip hop,
for rap.
So some of the categories are best male hip hop, best female hip hop, song of the year, collabo of the year, album of the year, hustler of the year, producer of the year, and best hip hop live. And also they're going to be giving out a lifetime achievement award or something like that. I don't know what they're actually calling it, but something like that. And they're also going to have a cypher, a hip hop cypher. So I'm really excited.
I'm very, very excited about it too. The only thing that bugged me was the rollout.
How so?
It looked very unprofessional in a way, especially like the presentation of what they're trying to tell us. It looked like someone went on the internet and took a template of something and then just pasted.
What do you mean? Like the design of
the design categories? And I feel like if it was something that's very serious, it should just come out as something that's very serious.
I think it is. I think
it could be serious
because you know my issue is, and I thought what I found like to be a bit of like a contradiction, not necessarily a contradiction, but like a fault that I could have found at the time was that it's coming from an artist as well. But he made it clear that he's not going to compete in any of these. And I feel like,
what do you mean he's not going to compete?
Not compete, but he's not going to be nominated or anything. He's not going to participate in the.
So if he is nominated,
he's not going to be nominated.
What if who nominates as well? That's another thing.
It's going to be managed. I think the selection and the awarding of the stuff is going to be done by industry players that he's going to pick from different sectors of the
industry. He's going to tell them not to vote for him.
They know, like he put it out that he's not part of like
Okay.
he's just behind the scenes making sure that what's happening, which is really dope. I feel like it's a big sacrifice.
It is a huge sacrifice.
And I think it's dope that he actually came out and said that he's the one organizing, because you can actually trust him, you can hold him accountable.
Yeah.
Compared to if it just came out that some people are organizing, because the other way would have been not to say that he's the one doing it, and then you just hear that there's Hip Hop Awards, and then when you actually find out that it's him, then he's behind it, then you're gonna be thinking, maybe he's going to be favoring himself. But also it would have been a little harder to trust people that are not part of the industry to be organizing things that affect the industry like that, because we have like the other awards, UMP is organized by people that used to be rappers, but they're not rappers anymore, and one of them actually lives out of the country, so it's almost impossible to say what's actually going on in the country and the industry off social media, or like off what you hear from outside the country. It's different when you're around, you actually go to shows, you interact with artists, you know who's doing what and what's happening with whatever. I
just hope that they're really gonna be accountable for that, and the transparency aspect of it as well, because for most awards we always complain about how people are always putting each other on, and people are handing each other awards, and I feel like that's really backward thinking and doesn't need to happen at this point of the game. Anyway, my complaint was answered when after he posted the poster, when he asked for graphic designers to help with the branding and all. So yeah, I kind of feel like I saw the seriousness then, but I just feel like that should have happened prior to like.
But it's like a rollout as well. So
it is. It is.
I hear you.
I do understand
that your complaint was in the branding and the designing. And that's something that he's immediately working on without even actually hearing what you say.
True.
I don't know if he heard it from other people, but like it's so dope that he's already like moving like that.
Exactly.
So
because I saw
nothing but the best.
Oh, straight up. Yeah. I saw the poster before I knew that he was the one who was pushing it. So that was like the first. I remember telling you as well when you showed me the poster, and I was like, this looks like it's not gonna happen, because of just how it looked, But thanks for the clarification, and I'm glad that he's following up on his prior post and working things out. I think it's just really dope to see, and big shout out to him for that.
Really excited. Please do hustle, put the work in, no complaints. I'm pretty sure everyone is gonna get what they deserve.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And we'll be here, talking about it throughout. Commentary, as always. Anyway, moving on from that, another rapper, Hazy Angola, has partially opened up his store. I've seen people that have actually visiting the place. Conquer store in Blantyre. I'm feeling the FOMO, bruh.
I'm feeling the FOMO too, man. Honestly.
I was there,
honestly.
Man. I wish I checked it out.
Yeah, but the shop looks very clean.
It's so dope.
Yeah, and you rarely see people.
We haven't seen anything like it.
We have not.
I think, and the new design, bro. Like he keeps coming up with like new designs.
Yeah.
Like the one that I'm talking about, it's sick. The colorful one.
Yeah. The Kukai in a bubble one.
Yeah, bro.
That really dope.
And even before that, Don't Quit. It's so dope as well.
The diversity is really,
it's really dope.
It's really nice to see.
He keeps branding. Like he keeps bringing out new designs. And like always keeping it interesting.
Yeah, straight.
And the following is dope as well. It's got like a very, very committed followership. That people that are dedicated, that like collect.
When something drops, they copy it.
Because what I've realized, some of the designs are like once off, like limited. Like the Angels Watching. If you didn't get it then,
you never get it again.
So I think that keeps things interesting. That once it's out, you want to get it because you don't know if it's gonna be around for a while. But man, hey, congrats to man like Hazy Angola.
Big shout out. Conquer team.
Yeah, man. So Airtel hosted an online party last Friday.
A music party.
An
online music party.
They said they figure people are home and need entertainment. So they figured they bring something to your phones, and they organized a party, an online party, which was hosted by Joy Natu, and the DJ was VJ Ice.
The VJ was VJ Ice.
VJ
Yeah,
Ice.
big shout out to man like VJ Ice.
Big man.
Always keeping it on lock.
Big man.
Yeah, man. Like,
man.
big shout out to VJ Ice, man.
Yo,
like,
man.
yo, I remember there was a certain time when would see him DJ, you know, in clubs, and when we walked in, he would switch it up and he would just like play some rap music.
Yeah, man.
That's some.
I remember.
I'll never forget that.
I remember one time. He yo, man. Like, he played Count Mula.
Yo.
Like, throwbacks, bro. Like he can tell. Okay, this is how you're vibing.
Exactly.
So then,
and that's what
like,
a DJ is meant to do. You know,
man, like,
look at the crowd and see what wave you
they're
can
on.
bring it. Yeah, man.
Eish, big shout out to man. Eish.
Big shout out to VJ.
One
for
of
that.
the best.
One of the
ever
best.
do it
Facts.
in the land.
Facts.
Yeah, man. But anyway, a lot of people. It's exciting to see Airtel and like big companies jumping on this ship of online activities.
Yeah.
And but people were complaining that maybe they could also reduce
Data prices.
And I think what would have been really dope was to make it. I mean, if it's your show, if it's Airtel hosting it, then I should have used data. If I'm an Airtel.
Honestly,
client.
I feel like they abuse us too much not to give us some free things.
They could have
sometimes.
given us.
We like free things sometimes. Everyone likes free things. Sometimes I just want some free shit. Sometimes I just want some free shit. And I feel like the least that they can do, man, is at least take it into consideration.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, they act like they're listening, but they're not listening. I mean, they are listening, but they're actually not listening to people's demands. And there's no way that people are gonna complain about stuff like that for the longest time, and there's nothing that you can do about it. And every time what you're doing is raising the prices. So personally, for me, I would have loved to watch it.
But I wasn't gonna spend.
My data to watch
an Airtel activity.
When I can simply go to like Channel O and watch Lockdown House Party. Straight up. And I feel like they take advantage of that, and
they should have taken advantage of that.
They should have taken advantage of it.
Like,
actually, this is a great time to take advantage of situations like that, because all you gotta do is give people free entertainment.
Pretty much.
Yeah, man. You don't necessarily just man. I've been talking about Airtel for the longest time, so I'm not even gonna get into that. But yeah, man. So that was Airtel Music Party. Starting on the same day was the Kukai Music Festival as well.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Francis and Tammy for that. First Malawian online festival, apparently.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, it was really, really good. I was looking forward to seeing George perform, but apparently, according to, they had a few technical difficulties, so they couldn't air it. But DJ Drew was there. Big shout out to man like Drew. Held it down on Saturday night. And yeah, Sunday was my favorite because Abusa Pastor DJ Kali was DJing, and I haven't seen him DJ in a long time, and he's a really, really good DJ, which is something that people don't know. But he's a very, very good DJ, so he killed it. And the headline of the festival was Courtney Fox. She's a DJ for Fifth Season, which is AKA's former record label.
Yeah.
Was it management? But
management. It was management, I think.
No, actually, it wasn't management.
Wasn't it management?
No, it wasn't. I don't think it was management. He was signed to Fifth Season.
Oh yeah.
He was signed to Fifth Season as a producer and
so she's signed.
As a rapper. Yeah, I think she's
signed.
Yeah, I think she's signed to Fifth Season. She's the official DJ, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, she killed it. Played a lot of AKA tunes, some old AKA tunes, some different, and a bunch of essay tracks as well. And she really killed it. So yeah, man, big shout out to Kukai guys for that. Hopefully,
keep going.
Yeah, hopefully they do it again.
Yeah.
And I hope it's gonna be much better this time.
Yeah.
And I think there's gonna be more awareness as well.
Yeah. I think that was the issue. Like when they announced that it was happening, there was so much hype and like information, but then there wasn't consistency throughout the day of the actual festival.
Yeah.
Because I remember asking you several times, like, when is it?
Yeah.
Is it still happening?
Yeah.
Like after a while, I still ask you, is it still happening? Because I wasn't hearing anything.
Yeah.
Because now I think people were used to like them countdown posters.
Exactly.
Where like they keep updating you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
so
I think that kind of, that didn't work out after the dates were shifted, because it was supposed to be, I think, like a week ago, if I'm not mistaken, and then they moved it to this weekend, to this last weekend. So I think that's what kind of messed up the countdown plan. But otherwise, it's a good initiative.
Yeah, man.
I think
keep going.
I think it should happen again.
Yeah,
honestly.
definitely looking forward to that.
Yeah. Wikise also had a
live show.
live show.
5 people. Legends. That was just a legend.
Yeah, on the show with 5 people, man. Yo, dog. I mean, how do you choose those 5 people?
This nigga, his post was like, "Disafinyige ineo ngobanga show ya to 5."
It was like a proper acoustic set as well.
Yo, man, it's dope.
Yeah,
it's dope.
man.
I feel like more artists should do that. Like, I'm even tempted to like hammer that. So before we move further from that issue, George Kalakusha, before we move too far from George Kalakusha, he was running an online a challenge, for a cover challenge for his song Tender, and he announced the winner last week. Yeah,
on Thursday.
Last week on Thursday.
Yeah.
Congratulations to the winner.
Yeah.
Malawian. I saw some Nigerian boys that hammered the cover. Yo.
Yeah.
They
killing
it. They murked it. Some of my favorites were Luzio's. Praise Umali killed it as well. And it was really dope to just see Malawian artists.
My favorite was his deeds. Big shout out to his deeds for like
for the artwork.
For the artwork. Undercover, okay? Undercover. But yeah, it was really nice to see people getting like engaging and like, you know, doing it. I saw a couple of poets do it.
Yeah, man.
You know? And yeah, big shout out to the winner
as well.
Yeah. Her name is Miriam.
Miriam
Kosi. Yeah. So yeah, big shout out to that. What was your favorite? Which one was your favorite? What was your top 3?
Top 2?
Top 3.
Top 3. They have to be Praise, Luzio, and I'm gonna have to throw one of the Nigerian boys, man. Both of them actually. I saw 2. Both of them. Throw them in the top 3, bro. Like even before these guys even. I'm not even tripping. These guys, they were so creative. Like one of them, like since the song starts, last night I got a little drunk. This guy went, last night I had a dream. I was like, what's going on? And he started, he told the whole story, bro. Talked about the dream, how he saw this girl in his dream, and now,
at the end, he's dialing
265, bro.
That was dope.
Mental.
That was dope.
Mental, man.
I think my top 3 were probably, of course, Praise is up there. Killed it.
Came with his own ad-libs, bro. Sick.
Hectic. Praise killed it. Who else killed it? There was a bunch, hey?
Did you see Tamer's?
Yeah, I think Tamer's was nice as well.
I mean, she was cute.
No, it was nice.
She was really cute.
Yeah,
playing with it
was nice. It was nice. I like what she did to the song. It sounded soulful.
Yeah, it sounded like Dolly Parton.
Wow.
Wow. Which is good. Which is really good.
Now, like, you're making me forget who my favorites are. I think Olemu did a good job as well. The vocals, minus the fact that there was no beat, but like it sounded very nice. Luzio's was nice.
Yeah,
Luzio's was definitely nice, and Mungo's was nice as well.
Yeah, I did see Mungo's.
Yeah, it was really nice. He's got a really good voice. I think that's another artist that looking forward to see. Yeah,
awesome. There was another thing that I wanted to talk about before we leave. What was it?
OnlyFans?
Remind me. OnlyFans, yeah. So
David Page is on OnlyFans. Has an OnlyFans account now. Tell us more. I saw this video of this guy from SA. He's a radio DJ for YFM, and he did I think like a 2-minute TikTok video where he just broke down like top, like I think it was like 6 South African OnlyFans accounts where he was like breaking it down to like the last beat, bro. Like
Hectic.
the dollars that you're meant to pay for this specific person, the content that they're gonna give you, the free content that you get with your payment.
You know your stuff.
No, I was watching the video, so I'm explaining.
You sound like you know your stuff.
No, I don't.
Tell us.
I don't. But anyway, that's what he was saying. And then a couple of days later, we saw a Malawian OnlyFans account.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And I was so excited, bro. I was so excited. Turns out it's a catfish. Don't fall for it. I'm bummed out. What's your problem, man?
How you gonna play with people's emotions like that?
We was ready, fam. We was ready.
Were you gonna pay? I think she was charging like.
No, I was ready to like, you know,
get the free content off Twitter.
Spread the word. Like we're here, we're ready to talk about it. Go check it out.
She had
Malawian content.
But imagine, think about this scenario. What if she gave us a fake front for, you know, the actual content on the OnlyFans account? What if like that's just a front, and when you pay, you know, she's there?
You're gonna have to try it and tell me.
No, thank you. No, thank you. Yeah, but I know someone who will, and I'll ask. I can put him on the spot right now. But yeah, big shout out, Miko. Thank you for joining us. It was hella good. It was hella good.
Yeah, man. Thank you for tuning in once again. We always appreciate the support and the love, and you're the reason we're doing this. We're the reason you're doing this. But yeah, man, you get what I mean. Catch us again next week.
Yeah.
Same frequency, same page.
Wow.
And do follow us on all socials. That's Something Radio with the double O at the end.
Yeah.
Hey, I am at Flipping Page on Twitter and Instagram, and my Facebook is David Page. And this boy has got a page on Facebook, and that's David TJ Frequency, TJ Chira on Facebook, and at Type Frequency on Twitter and Instagram, right?
And OnlyFans.
And we're also on TikTok. Not active, but we're on TikTok. So if you're on there,
put us on.
Put us on, man. Put us on. And shout out to everybody creating content out there.
Yeah, man. Facts.
Doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
And do share with us, you know, your views. We always appreciate the comments. And do share with us also your next releases. We might as well just premiere it on here.
Yeah.
That'll be dope.
Play music. Yeah.